Good.
You's a big fat slob. Now, was it completely necessary?
Absolutely, he sucked. Good.
He's not wrong. Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another retro review, and today we're rewinding it all the way back to 1996 with a Spawn Ultra action figure set. And it's, well, the two cops from Spawn. It's Twitch and Sam. I found this at my local flea market for $4. I was like, oh, gotta get that. That's $2 a figure. I always liked these characters from the Spawn comics, so this was a very easy pickup for me. Now, I did review a few other of the Spawn Ultra action figures. I did the Amazon, Angela, I think's her name, and the Widowmaker. If you want to see reviews on those, I'll add a card to those videos in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Sam and Twitch, or Twitch and Sam in the packaging. Well, Twitch is actually the little guy and Sam's the big fat guy. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely a large card here. It says Spawn Ultra Action Figures. It's got the Spawn logo. It's got Sam and Twitch. It says McFarlane Toys. They come with some accessories. Fat guy comes with a donut, and then Twitch comes with some guns. Which is nice, and well, I guess they both could use the guns. And they got these old school kind of headsets that just look redonkulous today, but were really cool back in the day, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much yeah, the front of the package. So just kind of a close-up. There's the art, looking all kinds of cool, and it says Sam and Twitch, and there they are. Very cool, and I paid $4 for them, so that's pretty awesome. And this is series number 7. It looks like from America's best-selling comic book. It says so right there, so it's got to be true. It was back in the 90s, though. So here's the back of the packaging. We get the Spawn here, and that looks super cool. I remember when that came out. I may have to track one of those down. It just looks awesome. And then we get the Violator and a bunch of other stuff. And then we have all these other figures in the line. And it's got a little write-up and a little collector card you can cut out if you want. And it says, hey, this is how you use the little accessories. So yeah, let's get a closer look here. Oh, those are so sick. Look at them. They're awesome. Definitely cool. I am liking them. Here are the other figures in the waves that you can collect. And they are all still out and about. And then we get this little cutout card here. If you want to, a la G.I. Joe type stuff. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And well, that's pretty much it for the packaging for Sam and Twitch. Let's go ahead and get them out of box and see what we think. So here we have Sam and Twitch out of the packaging, and I keep wanting to say Lilo and Stitch. I don't know why. But these are wonderfully detailed figures. I gotta say, when I pulled them out of the package, the plastic they're made out of reeked. I mean, like, it physically made me ill. I had to throw the box away and get these things away, and my birds are going crazy. So if you hear something in the background, that's just the parrots. Yeah, so these guys, wow, they are wonderfully detailed, but they are not articulated hardly at all. I do like the detail. These are nice figures just to put up on the shelf and let them sit there for sure. But again, the detail, or articulation, I should say, very, very lacking. Now they do come with a set of accessories. They both got their own individual guns, they got their own headsets, and Fat Boy has a donut. Of which actually has a bite taken out of it, which is kind of funny. I'm going to take the guns off for a second. Right there, and right there. Now unfortunately, Twitch here, he cannot hold his gun like this. I guess, there we go, like that, as it shows on the back of the package, which is a bit unfortunate, but, I mean, it was the 90s. Now, Sam, he's got his donut here. I can get this out, and I love the little chocolate glaze on it, and it has a hole bitten into it, and it's, I guess, jelly-filled, which is interesting, because that's not a type that's jelly-filled. It's got a hole in it, so it shouldn't have jelly in it. And then the headsets actually come out of their heads, so you can take those out like that. And there they are without their accessories. But the problem is with the headsets, when you take them out, they've got these giant holes in their ears, which at least it's in the ear, so it's not too bad, but it's there and it looks kind of funny. So as far as articulation goes, Sam here can move his head back and forth. His arms go up and down like that. And that's it. That's all the articulation he's got there. Well, no, I lied. He does have a waist swivel right there, but his legs are just blocks. They do not bend at the knee, which is a bit unfortunate, as with the elbows. But again, it was the 90s. So moving on to Twitch here, his head does move back and forth. His arms move up and down, his legs move up and down, and he does not have any articulation at the waist. So they both have basically the same amount of articulation, just in different spots. So taking a closer look at the figures themselves, I think these are sculpted wonderfully, especially like Sam. He looks, I think, better than Twitch does here. Twitch looks better without the little accessory piece on his head. I think that takes away from the sculpt because he's so tiny, but the coats are perfect. I absolutely love Sam's trench coat. The kind of pasty green, he's got the little pin in his pocket. All the wrinkles look fantastic. I don't know about the bulletproof vest that Twitch has got on there, although he wears that in the show. I prefer him just wearing a coat. I think that looks better. That's what I think of the characters. But definitely a lot of fun. And while I'm not a big fan of the headsets on there, they do look better with them off, so at least they are removable. Now taking a look at the midsection of the figures, again, sculpted wonderfully. The trench coat looks nice. The guns are decent. They're just a flat black. I like all the silver buttons and the ties. I think those look good. The wrinkles look good. The belts are done well. I like the sloppy tie on there. I think that's pretty good. And the hands are at least sculpted to hold the guns properly. Although with Twitch, I wish his arms were bent in a way that you could actually get him to hold the gun proper. But again, it was the 90s. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, all the wrinkles in the pants look good. The shoes look good. Everything's good with the design there. They're just flat brown colors, which, I mean, that works for the legs. I just wish we had a little bit more articulation in them, but that wouldn't come for years in action figure lines. For comparison, here we have Sam and Twitch with another Spawn Ultra action figure, Angela the Amazon Warrior, and she towers over them, which she is an Amazon, so, well, I guess she should. So is Sam and Twitch a set that you want in your comic book collection? Well, if you collect Spawn comic action figures, these are must-haves because they were quintessential characters in the stories, at least the early parts of the stories. They are the cops of the city. They just totally feel like they're ripped out of Gotham City for some reason. But absolutely love the characters. Always have. The HBO cartoon incarnations were really fun as well. They come with a lot of accessories, and these are the only ones I've ever actually seen in hand. I remember these particular ones coming out back in the 90s, but I don't know if they've ever done any additional ones. If you do know, leave a comment below. I'd love to go check those out. But for the most part, I mean, they're beautiful. They look like they came straight out of the comic books. And while, again, I'm not a big fan of those headsets, you can take them off. And I'm sure if you buy these loose, those are probably long gone by the time you find them at the local convention or comic book store. But all in all, definitely a great pair. The fact that they come together makes it even more fun. So there they are, Sam and Twitch from Spawn Ultra Action Figures.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.